Because they even did Paul Wall actually doing the same thing right now with real estate, and he got a car dealership in Texas that he been blowing up on. Yeah.
No, another one ain't know this what's called is real estate. His mama helped him with it. He used to rap. He had a few big hit songs. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Oh,
Black youngster.
is it Black Youngster? Black Youngster?
Real estate. He was on Rebel Club or something like. Only made about 10, 15 million on real estate by itself, bro. You just rapping just doing it right.
I need to get on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, got everything set up.
Therapy and speech therapy in the morning. Yeah, we got speech therapy in the morning, so we got to get right. What happened? You must be reading up.
You need to like people like just want for
Kendall, mute your mic, Kendall.
Like a 8.5.
Yeah, mute.
This bad. This bad. This nigga still ain't mute.
We said niggas at heart.
Hey, I mean that's facts, Lord.
We said niggas at heart, man. This anime manga and the usual nigga, I love it.
Hey man, I ain't bad at it.
Oh, speaking of, because I got my site up too. I just seen what was it? Gotcha Chiakuda.
Mm-hmm.
I think, let me see. On my current site, oh. I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to read it. Because he just got hit with a DMCA. Okay.
Check out Manga Katana.
Ooh, good looks. Because Manga Fox just got hit hard.
Yeah. Why is my camera not popping?
Katana.
Is it working?
Okay. Oh, I was about to say, it better be a dark mode for this bad boy.
You know what? Oh, that's why it's not working, because it's using it in OBS. Goofy.
Low key, that's kind of nice though, because that means you can like screen record from OBS to whatever's on your desktop and show us.
And nah, that's what I'm doing. But like what it's doing is using my camera in OBS too. So it's not letting me use my camera on Discord type shit.
Oh, so it's like it's got to be one or the other for the main source.
Yeah, so I'm finna switch it up and see if it'll let me do it now since I changed that to the virtual joint. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I see something.
My fault, bro.
Is it glowing? Is it showing?
Oh, big boy, we had to pick up a package.
Hey, I overstand.
There you are.
Alright, gotta get this boy right.
Okay. I'm going live.
Alright, boom. Alright, so like I was saying, so the overall premise and idea, just the things, is we're gonna treat this like a roundtable discussion for like series that we all vibe with, series that we all watch, series that's kind of up and coming and give us kind of reason to talk about more series. But also we're gonna implement certain days where we not only talk about anime, but we also have real life discussions, because we're all young men at different age ranges, and us all being black men having good opinions on things, I feel like we are a good source to provide information. So on one end, yes, people come to us for good anime content, but on another end, people come to us for real life content to kind of help them keep going, maintain throughout the week. So I would say for like days like a Monday is rough for everybody. Nobody wants to start off a Monday, you know what I'm saying, doing any goddamn thing. So I would say Sunday nights, we kind of record maybe the anime episodes and then release those on Monday to kind of start the week type vibe. And then later on throughout the week on maybe a Friday, we record maybe like the real life topic piece where we kind of talk about what we all kind of progressed through and kind of trials we done kind of overcame and how we still moving forward through certain things, just to give a little insight to just our experiences So that way people can kind of have, you know, inclination like, oh, these niggas ain't just got it all going on. They ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own struggles. Everybody's still trying to figure out. But at the end of the day, they still trying to make something happen. And that's.
Or are we trying to do this? We're doing this once a week, correct?
I would say twice a week, or we can do it once a week and do it 2 days in one, like do a batch recording. So we do the first episode for the one thing, then do the next episode for the other one. But we can break down how we want to do that. And I'm gonna when it comes to the both of them, I'm gonna start writing down subject matters that we can kind of spitball from and kind of open discuss on. But when it comes to anime, obviously that's gonna be the easier part. That's something we can kind of more free ball. But when it comes to the more like real life stuff, I want to be more direct with what we're talking about in regards to what, like, just what we're discussing. You know, like, I want it to be something both insightful, but not just like an information dump or a trauma dump. You feel me? More so
like just a conversation essentially.
Yeah, like, you know how we chop it up about life in general, like we regularly would while we smoking or whatever. Might as well we can treat it like we having a hot box conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here chopping it up. We just catching up type vibe and sharing experiences more so with the audience versus ourselves, because we know each other fairly well. The only person everybody don't know is my bro Darius, who I added to the group. We call the nigga Hollywood. He cool peoples, but he another person of just like-minded interests. Grew up with this nigga since kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? So real life the bro. But he's also somebody that has a juxtaposition in terms of how he kind of views certain things. And I like that juxtaposition because having a similar perspective too much can make you feel like you're always right in a certain vein. So having somebody that's like, nah, bruh, I feel like, or I view it from this lane, it makes you kind of look at things from a different perspective, and perspective is important, especially when it comes to life experiences. Hence to why I feel like all 6 of us would play very good roles into just breaking down those things and having conversations to help other young people kind of progress as well. Like we saw the small impact that like just us doing this at the dispensary had, you know what I'm saying? Us having fun with it, doing the anime thing. We see how people gravitated to it and how people liked it. So giving them something to kind of double back for on top of the anime stuff, I feel like it's just all right, bam. So they ain't just on some teenage chop it up cool shit. No, they're on some let's progress, let's talk about problems, let's talk about how we solve them, and let's give some advice, but we can still have fun and enjoy the things that we enjoy. Because again, we're adults. We all got things that we do on the back end that we enjoy passively. You know what I'm saying? That as adults, they claim you shouldn't be focused on that. You're an adult. You got things to worry about. Well, nigga, anime is our decompression from all the stress that come with being grown ass black men in America. All the things we have to worry about on a regular basis. I'm recording right now, but that's
on that again.
Go ahead.
Just to speak on that too, Solo, and I was just talking to my dad about it too, because you know all I do is work all the time, and he was just like, him and my uncles, they set up a day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, appreciate you, bro. But yeah, my uncles and my dad, they set up a day out of the month.
Mm-hmm.
One day out of the month, or maybe even 2 days, when they're, you know, a little slow, and or if somebody really needs somebody, you know, just be around their brothers or whatever.
Yeah.
They actually go out and you know, whether it's to a bar, go out to eat, or they like this past weekend, I think they went out to they went fishing or go-kart riding or something.
Yeah, bro, like
you know,
that's something we need more of in our community. You feel me? Like just naturally. Yeah. And I was talking to somebody about this exact same thing. They was like, "Oh, I don't really see black people doing that." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, there are black people that do that type of thing. Like we get together, we talk about our problems, we decompress, and we talk about progression and trying to move forward versus just stressing on the shit and staying in that. There's plenty of people that I know that do that on a regular basis. And I used an example of my cousin's uncle. He's a professor at FSU. And when I was working at the smoke shop, the homie that actually said this, he used to chill at the smoke shop all the time. He was like, nah, bro, I don't see niggas doing that. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm finna give you 2 examples. You know the OG that always come in here and come get the casino, the Black and Mile casinos. He's one of them. And then my cousin that always inside the Warhorse chilling, the light-skinned dude that wear the glasses that I'm always dapping up and chopping it up with for a little bit, he's another. They do this every week, nigga. And you see them every week at the Warhorse linking up with multiple other black men, and they're in there drinking, having fun, chopping it up. And you done heard me talk to each of them. And we all talk about the stresses and problems of life, and then we talk about the great things that's going on and keep it pushing. And I'm like, we need more of that because niggas so used to just daunting on the fuck shit and the bullshit and just the main conversation people think when they think of black men being together, oh, them niggas just talking about pussy, drugs, or bullshit. And it's like, no, bro, we talk about so much more than that. We discuss so much more than that. We really try to help each other progress through our problems the best ways we can, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a light need to be put on that shit.
Yeah, not to mention that, you know, the stuff that we go through now. I mean, dude, just think about, just another, observation. It might be another world war coming on.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Like, how does that affect us right now and with everything that's going on? It's hard to be. I'm not saying all men are the same or anything, but it's hard for a black man in our age group who only know how to hustle and work and do what they need to for their families, and we just don't have no support, no guidance, no help or anything like that. So somebody to spit game to us, to drop off some knowledge, to just hey, if you do this, if you do that, it'll open so many other doors. Or if we had those opportunities and those people out there that's willing to help somebody and to help them grow and all this other stuff, like, we need that knowledge. Like, how do we progress? How do we become something other than just a stereotype?
Right. And that's
other than just another body that they say that all black, another black guy has just been shot, another black guy that doesn't take care of his kids, a man, a black man who don't want to work and just be home lazy and da 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 da. Nah.
Yeah, it's a lot more to us than
not
that.
The same
At all. And that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, when we made this group, I was like, I fuck with each of these dudes individually, you know what I'm saying? We all are of like mind, but we're all different enough to where we can have conversations and we can share different perspectives, and it won't seem like a bunch of yes men, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up, because shit, we don't all had little back and forth bickers about certain shit, you know what I'm saying, and then continued on with the conversation moving forward. Because at the end of the day, we ain't stressing on superficial shit. We understand that we got differences in opinion, and that don't lead to us coming to blows or us disrespecting each other. Real men understand that you can have a difference in opinion or a difference in how you feel about something. You ain't got to criticize or try to break another person down for that. And sadly, a lot of the times with the internet, that's what we see too much of, you know what I'm saying? So us creating a place where people can go to that type of information without feeling like, oh, somebody shitting on me in the video or talking down on my situation, and they don't even, you know what I'm saying? You hop on TikTok, you hear motherfuckers trying to shit on people all the time for no fucking reason, and they ain't no better than the next person sitting in a room talking to a camera. And it's like, if you're gonna be doing that, at least do it in a way that helps progress everyone forward or progress somebody forward. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep us all on the back foot. Don't keep us all held down. That defeats the purpose of us trying to win. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Sorry to cut
you
off.
Go ahead. You good?
Or at least do it in a way that provides open and respectful discourse for everybody.
Yes.
That's one thing I've been seeing as of late that does not make any sense to me, is that, like you say, they'll make these videos, talking down on another, but it only leads to negative engagement. Where's the positive engagement?
Yes.
And like, I'm gonna give a quick example real quick, right? Like, my homie that, like I was just talking about at the smoke shop, he always used to pull up. He in a little sticky situation in regards to how he living and whatnot. But he was in a TikTok live, in the group that he was with. They called him into a Discord chat, and they basically was trying to expose him on some shit, like saying, "Oh, you ain't who you say you are. You ain't really got this and got that or whatever." And the older nigga that was kind of hosting the call stepped in and and he was like, "Hey, bro, I done been in your position. I know what you're going through. This, that, and the third." And so I'm sitting there observing everything. And my problem with that is, as a black man, if you understand the pride that comes with that and how we think about ourselves, why would you then put another black man in a spotlight to try to criticize, demean, and belittle or break him down versus hollering at him on the back end and being like, hey, little bro, I understand what you're going through. I can give you some advice because I've been there. Let me holler at you and like put you on something that'll probably help you out, or let me send some your way that can probably assist you, versus trying to do that in front of 4 other 30-plus-year-old adults, you know what I'm saying? And this guy only like 24, 25 type shit. That don't make sense. That's pushing the needle backwards. That's not pushing everyone forward. That defeats the purpose of any of us trying to progress, you know what I'm saying? And the whole purpose of their group was a progressional love life. Are people ready to date? Are people ready for love? This, that, and the third. And my thing is, I'm like, if this is the type of discourse y'all have on the back end with y'all members, how could anybody come to y'all for valid information if y'all can't even conduct yourselves in a way that would even be deemed as rational adults? What you doing is childish shit. That's middle school shit. Try to put somebody on Front Street, expose them, and do all that extra shit. I'm like, that don't add up. That defeats the purpose of what you're doing. How can you be a leader in regards to trying to teach other people about something, but you're using someone's circumstances to try to break them down while claiming you understand that? That don't make sense. But again, that's why I want us to be somewhere where people that, you know what I'm saying, of any walk of life, black, white, Indian, Native American, whatever the case may be, we all go through shit. We all go through experiences in life that make us who we are and kind of break us down at certain points. And all 6 of us in the group, we done all been through, I would say, some of our own hells, to say the least. But we all positive-minded, progressive-minded individuals, and we still trying to push the needle forward regardless of what our circumstances are, you know what I'm saying? And giving people that source and giving people that type of light motivates more people to try to push the needle forward as well. And at the end of the day, that's my goal with this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get rich off of it. I ain't trying to be some famous person streaming. No, I really just want to push the needle forward for other people in regards to how we view ourselves as black people, but then how other people too view themselves in general. Because progress only starts once people get to a place of 1, acceptance, but then 2, understanding, and then 3, mutuality in regards to those things. We all got experiences on this planet. You know what I'm saying? We all got the same 24. We all bleed the same red. Push come to shove, if a bullet hits you in your heart, we all dying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with that, we should be less judgment on another person's position or their outlook and more open and understanding to accepting or trying to understand why it is they may view things the way they view it, or they might be doing things the way they doing it, so they can get out of that loop and actually progress. You feel me? And one thing about anime that I love, it's always, especially shonen in particular, it's always about progression. It's always, the main characters are always about pushing the needle forward, and they always do that by motivating people around them. You know what I'm saying? They never rise to the top by themselves. Luffy, Goku, Naruto. I mean, I said Naruto. Naruto. Fucking
Bro, everybody in
everybody in shonen, Deku, like everybody, literally. There's not one main shonen protagonist.
Whole genre's point case.
Exactly. And that is why, on one end, we speak on the animes that we love and why we love them, you feel me? Because it adds to how we kind of view ourselves and how we view the world around us in regards to how we push those around us forward, you feel me? We can all speak on how we was influenced by different animes in different ways to kind of give us the perspective we may have on the view of our friends, our family, or just randoms in general. Like for me, I ain't never been the type of person to remember random people names, but I'll give a random person a nickname in a heartbeat. Oh yeah, that's Bobby Lou. That's Stephen Carroll, or whatever the case may be. I get that from Luffy. On One Piece, this nigga Luffy never remembered anyone's name unless they were strictly important to his group. He know his whole crew name. He know his grandfather's name. But anybody else that's not part of that core group, they get a name that's close to their name. You better hope that nigga get it right. Muffin Man or Branch, like and anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's just to help you remember that person in that moment. Pervy Sage, Naruto, you feel me? Granny Tsunade, you know what I'm saying? It's yeah, bro. It's so many different layers and so many different places that we can go into with this. And I want y'all to feel like free and open to, you know what I'm saying? Even if I have topics and subjects that I might already have like written down, feel free to always throw things into the pot, throw things into the mix. That's part of the reason why I made the Discord. So like, but like where it says za episode 1 or whatever, basically any ideas that we have for the first episode, we can kind of hop in there and discuss it. I'm gonna try to record each of these sessions so that way we can, if we need to, we can go back, double back and listen to them. I'm gonna throw all of them into the chat so that way everybody got access to them. But sure, yeah, we gonna. I really want to treat this like a scheduled system. You feel me? Once I can get the rest of them in, I'll chop it up with them individually on the back end about everything. But I also send them this video so they'll know what we talked about as well, so they can kind of get engaged where we're going with it. And just in general with James, Rayshawn, and Darius, I feel like it's something they all be on board for, because again, it's something we all enjoy naturally, just in general, talking with each other, chopping it up about how we progressing and what we trying to do and how we trying to do better. And then at the end of the day, the thing we all use to decompress in a different way, anime. So bringing them two worlds together to create something, you know what I'm saying, that potentially one day we can make a profit off of, you know what I'm saying, or we can really be a source that people be like, oh, you saw that new Boys video? Yeah, they was chopping it up about da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Eventually,
it's just gonna help us get our fucking editing skills up too.
That part too. That part too, bro. Like all y'all my niggas.
You ain't be the only editor.
Hey,
right?
hey, respectfully. I appreciate it. Y'all are my brothers, and one thing about the niggas I consider my brothers.
You video editor or photographer. I mean,
graphic designer. Look, I try to do everything, but guess what? You know, like I said, y'all my brothers. Iron sharpen iron. I'll split that load. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
And I was just talking about how all the protagonists, they found people that helped them along the way. I can't sit here and try to do it. You feel me? So teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? Any input that any of us have or any of y'all have, please throw on the table, put into the chat. You know what I'm saying? Any just like discourse or something you might see on YouTube or the internet that you'd be like, oh damn, this would be a perfect conversation. Throw it into the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Throw it into the plotting schemes chat.
Dude, I sent you a couple of those on
do this. Resend them. Reshare them, but share them on here so that way everybody else can see it, and it'll be like, all right, we can all be like, okay, yeah, we can all talk about this, or like, you know what I'm saying? Nah. But I want everybody to, I want it to be a group effort, you feel me? Because the more we get used to doing it, we create a habit. And once we create that habit, it becomes habitual. And once it becomes habitual, it becomes sustainable. Once it's sustainable, we can make money off of it, you feel me? And that's all about consistency. So I really want us to get into a routine, get into the habit of if we see something or think of something, throw it into the chat for everybody to kind of have a part of and share input on, and again, bring it to the table for the next episode or whatever is to come. So again, plots and schemes, this is going to be our chat strictly for, you know what I'm saying, planning episodes and whatnot. The plot, that's going to be the chat for anything text-based, you know what I'm saying? If you see any videos or links you want to just drop, you know what I'm saying, random stuff, miscellaneous, you can throw that in there. And then I'm going to have episode idea chat. I'm going to have episode number for each episode that we do. And that's where I'm basically going to drop like the episodes that we record into. And if we like ever want to go back, find those videos, have a discussion on them, review them, whatever the case may be, we got a direct source to them already.
And that'd be perfect too, because we might need to clip them up as well.
And that was another reason I was gonna do that, for so we can make clips out of them too. You know what I'm saying? I got this website that I use right now for my my YouTube shorts and clips. It's called like Opalus or something like that. But it's it costs, I want to say $14 a month. Right now, I ain't really trying to worry about paying for it. Once I ran out of the free trials, I'm like, I'll figure out how to cut things in the way I want to. But right now, it's kind of doing the job for me.
CapCut?
I do, but I just found out something with CapCut and its like legalities. Everything that like you basically upload to CapCut and give access to, they then own it.
Oh.
Yeah. So anything you use on CapCut or upload to CapCut and create something out of, that's now CapCut's property. So they could, you know what I'm saying, push certain shit. And I don't want to give up, relinquish that type of freedom of shit that I created. You feel me?
Oh, for sure. Good thing I use that shit.
Yeah, man. And hear me out. I was a big CapCut fan. I was telling hella people, I'm like, hey, you need something to edit stuff quick with on your phone? CapCut. But
easy as fuck. But nah, but if that bitch gonna take what you own, fuck that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, forget that.
And then on top of that, CapCut been doing all this AI stuff, bro. I got so many issues with AI. Like, I can't get behind it. I can't support it. It's dumbing society down, and we get into a place where people gonna be so reliant on that shit they don't think for themselves.
You know what's funny though?
What's up?
I remember. You was at the. I remember. You was putting in prompt. You was one of the first people I seen putting in prompts.
And hear me out. You're right. I used it for my AI art, but hear me out. I strictly used it,
you did it properly, though.
Yeah, as creative inspiration. So that way I got my own sources at that point for my creativity. Because these are ideas that I basically typed up, you know what I'm saying? It just generated me an image for it. And it's an original image. Yeah. So I can still use that in my original art. You feel me? If I desire to. So I understand the purpose of it when used as a tool correctly. But I also understand the problem with it when there are
going crazy with them giggly edits.
Bro, hear me out. I know somebody that was using ChatGPT damn near like a therapist. Matter of fact, bro, I had somebody that tried to use ChatGPT for a mediator between me and them in a conversation, and I'm like,
how does that work?
nigga. So it's crazy. It's weird. It's such an odd feeling. Like, well, you say something and they press a button so the chat is listening to your conversation. They like, so chat, how do you feel about that? Nigga, if you don't, get that out of here, man. Yeah, couldn't get jiggy with that. Walked out the house. I was like, yeah, you got it. You got it, shorty. You got it, shorty. I don't even do therapists and all that. I darn sure ain't finna talk to ChatGPT. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm sorry. I take my problems up with the Lord, and He's taught me to forget, to pray, forget, and not stress on it. All I need is the faith of a mustard seed, nigga. That's smaller than this right here. God dang it.
Hey, what's up?
Smaller than that. And if that's all I need, I don't need much. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's basically the end of the meet entire vibe. That's all I kind of wanted to chop it up on for this first discussion. And yeah, you know I mean, since everybody didn't join, ain't no pressure. And the other thing was, depending on, you know what I'm saying, who's available at certain times when we getting ready to shoot episodes, it's never gonna be a stress. We'll just roll with who we got. And that's why I wanted it to be multiple people in the group, just in case, you know what I'm saying, some people aren't available at certain points. We still got other people available that can still keep putting content out, and we can all keep working, you feel me? So definitely wanted to
I got chairs and a couch now, so
you said you got what?
We good. I got a table, some dining room chairs,
Look,
and a couch.
Bro, once I'm rolling again, we definitely like gonna do like sessions how we used to type vibe. And the reason why I want to do that, because now I got my OBS and everything set up. I can, you know how we was doing the reaction videos before where we put it up on the TV and we all know. I can put it on the laptop and we can literally have our cams up type vibe, just like how we got it right now, or everybody on camera and we still got the content on the screen, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no more bootleg editions of anything we do, you know what I mean? It's up and it's stuck.
The first version of the way we was doing that was kind of fire though. It felt like
Yeah.
oh, no.
Everybody was digging it.
It
too,
worked.
so
It worked.
Like it was a
It
lot of
worked.
reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. It
And
worked.
not to mention that everybody wanted to see it, because that's our beginning. It's a good rough cut, and
Yeah.
that's what I liked about it, because it was in our prime. Not in our prime, but in a good,
Early stage.
yeah,
And it
good
showed
early
that we were
stage
still
where,
figuring things out. You feel me?
yeah, and then we just spit stuff off top of the dome because we had a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, bro. Like I was rewatching that one episode, the anime tournament one. Boy, I was cracking up the other day. I was like, yo, these niggas really tried to say this nigga, what's his name, would beat Luffy. Ain't no way.
Yeah,
What?
I still stand on that.
Man,
And
bruh.
my uncle in Miami talking about why Bash in there talking about some stuff like he done wrote the whole script.
Hey, Bash was the special director, y'all. He was in the mix. He knew everything. You saw he kept getting up to check the camera. He was like, "Let me make sure it's good. All right, it's good. Let me sit back
Let
down."
me make sure the red light is on.
Yeah, man. Bash was on point with it. Them episodes had me rolling. Hey, and he was the special guest every time somebody was missing. Because Ray Sean was missing for each of the times he filled in.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
man.
Oh man, right. Bash he the honorary he the Kuroko of the team. He there,
right.
he there, but you don't see him until you need to.
Bro, tell me why I started watching that again.
Hey,
Oh, really?
that joint's
I started
golden,
rewatching
bro. I just rewatched the movie probably like 2 weeks ago, the last game when they play against the Jabberwockies.
I'm on like episode 5 or 6.
Well, shoot, get this. We still got that what is it? That movie coming out
Demon
in
Slayer.
September. Yes.
Yeah, the
shoot.
Infinity Castle.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, that's
I know
gonna.
some coworkers talking about they finna call out of work. And then I ain't going into work. I'm finna go see that movie.
Respectfully,
And to
I
be
don't blame
honest,
you.
we
It's
should
gonna
go
go
ahead and
stupid.
we should podcast while we there.
Nigga, how we gonna do that, nigga? I mean, I
I'm
got the metas.
Regal
I
got a
can go
whole bar
live.
in it. The Regal got a whole bar in it with some tables.
So you saying bring the laptop, nigga, in the camera, pull up.
Exactly. Everybody else will
before the movie.
Oh well, now I'm not gonna record in the movie, but streaming before the movie, after the movie, stuff like that. What do y'all think about it?
That could be cool.
I
like
dig it.
if we get because low key,
It's
I
just
was
like
looking at
Anime
portable
Con.
mics.
Yeah, it's just like Anime Con.
You know what? That'll get people engaged. That'll have people hype
Exactly.
for the topic of conversation. You know what? See, and this is why we do this. This is why this is called plotting schemes, nigga. For us to plot and scheme, nigga.
Because I was just
Good
looking at
point.
Thing too.
Facts.
Orlando
Like, we had
Con.
overcome.
The guys was out there doing interviews. Shoot, just talking to everybody. Everybody was either cosplaying or something. Low key, solo. You need to go ahead and wear your ace hat.
I need that.
And like, if I could get me if I can get me a what's his name, a Sabo hat. Oh, it's a wrap then.
Hey, we out there. You feel me? Going.
Listen. That'll be on point. Don't make me have to go ahead and get my a Akatsuki robe and wear out that bit just for the fuck of it.
Now I gotta find my goddamn my ace.
Yeah, that's a whole plan right there.
Yeah, or don't even let me get a kimono and I'll be up in there like Demon
Slayer.
Nigga,
yo, now that you say that shit come out in September, nigga. We pull it up in that bitch in kimonos, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Squad D. They like, who the fuck are these niggas?
Squad D.
Nigga, we the Slayers, nigga.
I'm hopping out with the kimono and everything on
hey,
y'all ass.
That bitch gonna say Za Slayer on the back, nigga. it's gonna have a samurai slash through a weed plant. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm with the con idea. That's for sure.
Big bad.
So yeah, I'll cop some portable mics, and that's definitely a plan. Like we can do before and afters on certain movies and all that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And shit, anime movies are now like that's a thing. That's like something in our culture now. You know what I'm saying? They putting
even regular movies, low key.
that
And
too.
the
This is
crazy
enough
thing
movie.
is too, and it's like the movies are bringing out way more, almost just as much as the shows are.
Oh yeah.
And
it's bringing in a lot
that's the missing
newer,
music.
like a lot more newer audiences into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people that go to
And,
theaters, they don't expect to see an anime movie up there. You know what I mean? When they walk in, and they're like, "Wait, what is this?" Okay, let me go see.